gonna die, and I will die as well. Think about this before I sleep, and how since I was a child in my life will I make a difference? In my death will I be missed? Will I be granted some sort of an afterlife? Or will I just cease to exist? This fear makes me feel so naive. I wish that I could just accept, but I'm chilled by the redundancy of thoughts collected but not kept. And maybe I'm still a stupid little boy, too weak to understand what will come. I wanna find peace of mind. Maybe no mind is the answer to that conundrum. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want pure thoughts in my head. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want pure thoughts in my head. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want to forget. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want pure thoughts in my head. Oh, I want to be a baby again. Oh, I want to forget. Everyone I love is gonna die, and I will die as well. Think about this before I sleep, and how since I was a child. This makes me feel like a weak man who thinks that he is strong. Must I play the chauvinist to be the one you want? Sweaty fingers push down on your throat. You say you like it rough, but it's hard to think I'll do this out of love. From my own submissive pleasure, I wanna do just as you wish, but I slap your face too lightly when you ask me to make fists. Kiss me softly, do not bite. We can explore like naughty kids. You say you're bored, want dominating, and I just stare and flinch. Oh, how rude of me to bring my thoughts into your bedroom. Is it condescending to be so scared I might hurt you? Oh, how rude of me to bring my thoughts into your bedroom. Is it condescending to be so scared? This makes me feel like a weak man who thinks that he is strong. Must I play the chauvinist to be the one you want? It's as if I believe the more that I squeeze this pillow between my thighs, the more likely the chance that I'll find romance if it somehow becomes alive. Share my bed with a bad brain, spill ash and cum stains almost every night. Find me a drug to replace the love that is slowly leaving my life. You know, you're wasting away, you're wasting your days. You know, you're wasting away, you're wasting your days. Nothing to substitute self-gratification. Climax is a sign. Distance myself from more conversation. Where is my mind? No, it's annoying when my head drifts away. Myself I'm moronic. Guess that might be true. Nothing compares to something platonic. If you want me to go, you know I will. If you want me to go, well you know. If you want me to go, you know I will. If you... Thanks so much. All right, I'll stop with the Crywank for a bit. We'll do some queer wank songs. Not that many Crywank songs are overtly about being queer, but I have a few, and I want to play them for the queer people here tonight. This one is for everyone here who kind of feels a space in between. I'm a bisexual, non-binary person, and it's kind of about when you're going around in society, I guess like toning yourself down and attaching yourself closer to the part of your identity that won't get you beaten up, even if you feel like you're a space in between, whether that's, you know, the sex you were assigned at birth or just heterosexuality, and constantly toning yourself down. So it's not snail. No, that was a good guess. It was a good guess, but it's not snail. No. I wish. But this song's for anyone in the room who's bisexual, pansexual, non-binary, two-spirit. It's called Unassimilated Normie. Oh, taboo, how I both love and hate you. How some days I only want to break you. What is broken seems a mess, at least to be. The one who breaks the silence to face all the violence, whilst I sit and watch in safe and silent agreement or convention. How I bend at the very mention. Just keep me safe, save some face. I lost all intention and desire. While my heart bursts on fire, I wear beige on a grey day. I wish were habit. Routines that I avoid. A wreaking havoc. It's been 10 long years, and I still suck at being an adult. I bore me. You can call me the unassimilated normie. Oh, you know me, I'm just trying to pass as Feeling like a bird in a cage. Who's a pretty boy? Who's a pretty boy? Left with only myself to reflect on, myself to enjoy, myself to destroy. Ask the mirror to stop reflecting back, but I am a bird, I cannot speak, can only repeat. Ask the mirror to stop reflecting back, but I am a bird, I cannot speak, can only repeat. Who's a pretty boy? 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 Ask the mirror to stop reflecting back, but I am a bird, I cannot speak, can only repeat. Ask the mirror to stop reflecting back, but I am a bird, I cannot speak, can only repeat. Who's a pretty boy? 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 This next one's a really old one from before I came out or even really realized my own queerness, and it's a song about my childhood. And after I did come out, I got a bunch of trans women getting in touch being like, that was my experience. And I was like, interesting. But when I was a kid, and I didn't even realize this was like an experience for so many people, but I thought I was trans as a kid, not in the sense that I was like, oh, I'm going to transition when I'm older. I thought that I'd been transitioned as a child because my mum wanted boys. And I would convince myself of all these reasons why that was the case. I hit puberty very late, and I was like, it's not growing. I don't think it's real. It's really not growing. I used to diary quite a bit, and I found myself having nosebleeds quite a lot as a teenager. It's probably because I picked my nose too much, still do. But because I'd like write in my diary when they were, I was like, oh my God, that seemed to be every month. And this was around the time I was about 13, and I was like, oh, there's so much evidence. So I wrote this song, I put it online, and I got a lot of cool emails that helped me learn some stuff about myself. Anyway, this song's called Nostril Tampon. Oh man, am I bleeding from my nose again? I swear this happens every month. Mum and Dad, they hooked me up. And no man, is this thing rubber or plastic? Or maybe a dead guy's. Is that why it doesn't grow? Oh Mum, I know you only wanted boys. Can I feel it in my ball sack? I can feel it in my nose. Oh Mum, I know you only wanted boys. Can I feel it in my ball sack? I can feel it in my nose. There is a line from my ovaries to my sinuses, and this thing on my front just disguises my mother's insecurities. Young girls make her feel old. Oh Mom, I know you only wanted boys. Can I feel it in my ball sack? I can feel it in my nose. Oh Mom, I know you only wanted boys. Can I Okay, Crywank's nearly over. I know. But for all the like cis hets in the room, I am going to get back to songs about smoking weed and masturbating in my bedroom really, really quickly, okay? Yeah, it's a universal one, you know? Okay, I actually haven't played this one on this tour for a while, so the chance of me getting it wrong is high, which is good because it's a really quiet one that's lyrical, so great. This song's called Cool Knife Bro. I want to brush my hair some more, but I'm scared it might fall out. I want to paint my face again, but I'm scared that they might shout. I dream of being pretty more than I do of thriving, and dream of being remembered more than I do surviving. I cross and cross and cross these trails and cross all paths, retread through all the footsteps where once we were so sad. It's nice to revisit, it's nice to replant, but do I garden my trauma like the spineless sycophant? In busy rooms, all there for me, I still feel misunderstood. But it's ungrateful brain and chosen pain to say I feel unloved. I might be often drama king. I may mope and pout and grumble, even in improving circumstance I still find myself disgruntled. I dig and dig out my brain with primordial soup spoon, phantasmagoric memories slowly detune, and endlessly I rewrite all my histories of you. Unstable causality drifts into tapestries untrue, and soon unsure the guilt I feel is just from my disposition. If these Propian dichotomies are just my own rendition, some days I feel the hero, other days I feel the villain. Perhaps we both are mutually instigator and the victim. I want to be so fickle and live just aesthetic life, but the self-analysis, it cuts through me like a knife that slices so mathematically into these perfect halves, and the binaries of thinking, they can tear my head apart. Oh, the way I cast a net, too many holes to swim through, and to not offend the fish, even if they do want you, safer not to assume, safer still to up and leave the room. Is even eye contact rude? You'll never know that I noticed you. Too gutless to even try this. case I met with a hostile silence. If I were you, I'd be throwing up. Hive mind is scary, I feel vulnerable and stupid, waiting for a new embarrassment to go and tear right through me. A dependent, fruitless animal, watch me burn with shame. And this confidence I fake only makes matters worse. I am not a stallion, I am just perverse, hopeless and docile and tamed. Another day I don't remember, another day I wished away. Tedious days punctuated by dismay. Every day feels the same. Oh, it's the routine, and it's the regret that makes me worse. Yeah. Oh, did I forget your name or make a joke and no one laughed? Did I come across as stupid or did I come too fast? This isn't a brave face, this isn't a brave face, this is a mask. Now I remember. It doesn't take much to make me feel small. And you are the man. Thanks so much. I'm a self-taught musician. I don't mean self-taught in the way where I learnt guitar on YouTube videos and tab websites. I mean in the way where I completely refuse to do any of that and I just prat about on it and don't even know a single chord. Like when I jam with people, they're like, play a G, and I'm like... So a lot of my early songs are just like 2 notes that I smash up and down on. And when I realized I just played like a bunch of very simple ones in a row. And I have like 3 or 4 that are a bit more technical and boost my confidence unless I fuck them up in front of a room filled with people. So I'm gonna try my most difficult one now. And then after that's all downhill. I can't adapt. I am adept, I will not believe this evil in my head. 'Cause time is all I have, and time is healing. Remember that this is a transient feeling. This will not be the end of me. I've been through worse and survived. Sometimes it's nice to be alive. Sometimes I see a bigger picture, a mantra for clarity, cycles of emotion, and I know someday soon I'll be happy. That won't remain. There's always pain, but what balls in my brain will someday soon be replaced if I just wait. 'Cause time is all I have, and time is healing. Remember that this is a transient feeling. gotta say, I am somewhat mentally pressured to do the more technical ones playing after Tinge, because that was so incredible. Some of that tapping was so sick. Before this show even happened, I got an email with like a bunch of Winnipeg emo bands. If you're in one, I'm really sorry. But I didn't even check a single one out, and I just said, I want Tinge on the bill. I really hope you enjoyed it, because it blew my mind. I've been wanting to see them perform for so long, since they gave me a tape last time I played, and I'm just so humbled and honoured to share this stage with them. It was like such a lovely performance. After they did the part 2 cover, my partner actually turned to me and went, "That was so much better than your version." Anyone on that note here, like, as a couple? Yeah? Okay, weird date. Really weird date. Well, this one's for all the couples in the room. Met, we always wanted to have sex, but now we just watch DVD box sets, wasting time together, so we're not alone. When I say I love you, I really mean don't leave me, as long as you stay. I don't care if you believe me. Let's deal with this companionship just to make things easy. Don't really know you, only what you showed me. Just let me own you, and you can own me. This is nothing more than a love affair with ourselves. Stick around for the sake of my mental health. We can pretend like we're happy, pretend like it's good, and others can envy our boundless love. We will laugh because we trick them, and we will laugh because we suck. Endorphins are fading, the rush has died down, but convenience and loneliness keeps both of us around. We will turn off our brains when the other makes a sound. World sees us as a pair, but I don't really care that you're my status, so I will keep you there. We'd run away for someone more attractive in our lives, but in the meantime we'll decorate each other's sides. It's fucking stupid, and I hate you. Love is fucking stupid, and I hate you. Don't really know you, only what you've shown me. Just let me own you, and you can own me. This is nothing more than a love affair with ourselves. Stick around for the sake of my mental health. Thank you. I got a direct message after a gig playing that song once from a girl who said she realised she wanted to break up with her boyfriend during that song, which kind of made me feel a bit bad. So to counteract that, rather than a joke love song, here's actually the most romantic love song ever written. I did not know what it would do. I hid a lizard inside your room. I came in at night and I snuck it in your sock drawer. It had buggy little eyes and funny little claws. When I woke up in the morning, I heard a big scream. Ah! Did you find the lizard, or was it a scary dream? There was a rumbling in your sock drawer when you were waking up. It was a lizard and a sock, and they were making love. And you said lizards and socks, they should never lay together. But the lizard said, this is forever, this is forever. Oh lizard, you fool, how could a sock ever love you back? I feel it, said the lizard, and that's that. What else could I say? The lizard and the sock, they got married that same day. And when the ceremony started, we erupted with laughter. The lizard and the sock, they lived happily ever after. Oh, thank you. I got told by someone like, oh, I love that you wrote a song about that lizard and sock from Instagram. But this song even predates that lizard's birthday. It was a case of life imitating art, which has made me really nervous about everything else that I write. Anyway, that was 2 silly ones in a row. There has to be like some wank to counterbalance the cry. I'll do one more silly one and then we'll get all sad again, okay? I know, I think I am a joke. I know I am a joke, I am a joke somewhere, but I don't really care. Well, maybe I do care, but if they know that I care, they will tell more jokes about me. Yes, I know, I'm easily provoked. I try to play it placid, but I just can't take a joke. I guess that's the part that's funny. I guess I'm a real dummy. I cannot hide my upset eye, I'm crying up to mommy. Mommy, 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 why are they so cruel? Why do they all laugh at me when I go to school, and when I get a job, and when I leave home, and when I start a family, and even when I'm dead? Mommy said, poor sweetie, what do they say after they make a joke? Do they say JK? I said no. She said, oh, that's really bad. I always say JK after having a laugh. Mommy, 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 what do we do? She said, first thing tomorrow we'll take you out of school. You have to get a job to start a family would be cruel. It is such a pain to have to be related to you. Then I waited, then I waited, then I waited, then I waited all day. But Mummy never went on to say JK. I know, I think I am a joke. I know I am a joke, I am a joke somewhere, but I don't really care. Well, maybe I do care, but if they know that I care, they will tell more jokes about me. Thank you. Enthusiastic beyond belief, in a busy room, you're all I see, and I fear this admiration will be the end of me, blurring the line between what I want and what I need. Calm down, calm down. Don't let them see how fast your heart is beating. Calm down, calm down. Control your breathing. And if you don't want me, well, that's my tough luck. I think about you, but I know I'm not good enough. Have I built you up too much? Now I can't say what's on my mind in case I go and scare you away. Calm down, calm down. Don't let them see how fast your heart is beating. Calm down, calm down. Control your breathing. meets. We'll have thoughts optimistic and sweet. And how can I compete with the world at your feet? Would it be cruel, be cruel, be cruel to let my eyes return to you? Would it be cruel, be cruel, be cruel to give my thoughts to you? Feelings for friends turn to hate when I see what they are willing to throw away. And now I envy a fool who only negates anything with deeper meaning he tries to say. Would it be cruel, be cruel, be cruel to let my eyes return to you? Would it be cruel, be cruel, be cruel to give my thoughts to you? I would want to hurt you by letting you hurt me. Don't deserve to feel guilty. I'm an overly sensitive, impatient little freak. It's better to turn your back on me. What do I think these stupid thoughts? I want to fight my own advice, for I will only feel remorse. I just want you in my life. Thank you. I'm doing like a very similar set to last time I was here. I guess in like the past 3 years I've barely written any new songs at all because I've been feeling way better about my life, and Crywank's like a bit of an outlet for me feeling sad. I do have one new song I'm going to do at the very end of the set, but people are kind of like, you've got no new music. What the hell have you been doing? So if it's okay with you, I'd just like to tell you a little story of one of the cool things I've been doing the past few years. So, does anyone know of a musician called Frank Turner? Yeah, a couple of you? Yeah, the person booing is kind of in the right realm, I guess. But this is a musician who played South by Southwest when a lot of people were boycotting it because for some reason a music festival have ties to like the military industrial system and weapons manufacturers who are using weapons in the current genocide in Gaza. So a lot of musicians boycotted that, which I thought was really cool. They boycotted it at a loss of money and a loss of exposure. And for some reason, this like guy, this really privileged musician, was like, oh, there's some spare slots at this festival. I'll do some extra sets, and took those slots and undermined the activism of these other bands. So anyway, about a month passed, and I was kind of judging this guy, and he announced for his new album, to promote it, he was going to do a world record attempt of playing 15 cities, 15 shows in one day. Wow, that's a lot of work. So in the space of a week on my phone, I managed to book 16 shows in 16 cities the day before. I haven't got that many new songs, but I am now a world record holder. So that was kind of cool. Not that that's the best activism you can do. This song's actually about activism or a lack of. This song is about spending all day sharing political opinions on the internet and telling people what to think and what not to think. and, you know, being like, well, this is what everyone should do, and everyone should rally together and do this, and then never actually going to any protests or doing any activism because you're really depressed and don't leave your room and just spend all day in your underpants watching cartoons and getting high. This song is called Crywank Are Posers. Distract myself with what is given. Cause all my ideas stay unwritten. I can try harder, I can be better, I can do more, but I know I won't. And I know apathy, and I know acceptance, and a lack of motivation is what they want. I can have beliefs and I can wear them on my sleeve, but I will do nothing about them. Just stay here and look at screens. Oh, this life, spent basking in the blue light. I can speak a change, in the end I feel ashamed. Although I can explain, I do not act on what I say. A waste of time is hearing what is on my mind. Active, trapped inside the stationary body. Down, down, down and out. I feel a constant sense of waiting. Reflections of things I have only just come to understand. Righteous hypocrisies bubbling from the lips of a lazy young man. Thank you. Eric, I actually didn't check the email before this gig. Do I have a curfew at 10? Or can I go a bit over? Do it, okay. I was just trying to, I'm like, oh, okay, I've definitely got to play some of these songs, and I've got 12 minutes, so I can't talk. I've got a tendency to talk too much if that's not obvious. And then I'm like, oh, I've got so many crap anecdotes that I need to share. Like, for that previous song, I can no longer play it without thinking of a meme someone sent me where they thought it would be cool to loop the line, I have only just come, over and over and over and over again. And then now when I sing that line, that video just repeats in my head. And I'm like trying to be like thinking about the meaning of the song, but I'm also just thinking about, I have only just come, I have only just come, I have only just come. Anyway, play that. A different slimy creature for you. I feel like a leech to everyone around me, unsure and false promises I make. I invade your existence with my dependence and leave you guilt-tripped until you take care of me, for if not, I will surely die. I don't feed or clean myself, and I am always high, putting pipe dreams before the necessities in life. Without your help I have no hope to survive. And now I know that sounds pathetic. That's because that's what I am. So open about my flaws, but it's all part of my plan. For if I can recognize my flaws, you'll assume I'm trying to change, but I am lazy. I'm disheartened, and I know I will remain the same. Taking all you can give me, trying to live in excess, you know. You'll make my life much easier, I'll make your life a mess. Squirm away, stupid leech boy, go and die now in the drain. You speak only of your sadness, but yet to feel true pain. As I get older, I also worsen. I used to be a better person, growing into a constant burden, introducing my child. So now I'm scared I'll lose my job because I always go in stone. If I do, will you feed me, take me in and hear me moan? If you don't, I'm on your conscience and will surely die alone. Invite me in to regret it as I take over your home. Oh, so useless and demanding, no, I will not help out with chores. I'll bring no money or conversation, motivated and bored, staring blankly into space, absorbing all you have worked for, or disappoint those who think I can do more. I warn you now, to avoid me, I may not bite the hand that feeds, but I will wrap my lips around it, and I will suck off all the meat. You'll be left feeling used once you find out I'm a leech. I'll take all that you can give, and then I will up and leave. No shame or dignity left in me to scout out brand new friends, been favoured by dependence, and let it start again. As I get older, I also worsen. I used to be a better person, growing into a constant burden, introducing my child. I ain't no delicacy, escargot, get away from me. And I ain't no household pet, plus I'm not a god at best, I'm just a snail. S-N-A-I-L, I'm just a snail. S-N-A-I-L. Well, don't touch my eyes, I hate that shit. Don't leave out a garden pellets. In return, I'll leave you cool slime. You can do with it what you wish. I'm just a snail. S-N-A-I-L, I'm just a snail. S-N-A-I-L, I'm just a snail. Snail, 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 I'm just a snail. Snail, I'm just a snail. So as someone pointed out earlier, that was another one of my love songs about being a queer person. Okay, I'm gonna do 3.5 more songs for you. This next one, I am gonna, like earlier I was like, if you know the words, you can join in. And I actually saw people mouthing along, and I was like, oh, cool, thanks guys. But this one, like, it's not obvious. My voice is struggling. It's like a dodgy ASMR, I'm sorry. The chorus of this song is just screaming. It's just screaming, and it would mean a lot if you joined in. And if you don't want to scream, that's fine. The idea is that the chorus is just a cacophony of noise. If you want to boo, if you want to meow, if you want to do a death growl, you can just make a noise in the chorus. Please keep it down in the verses, because the lyrics are really difficult in this one. And I guess one of the ideas of this chorus is I'm just trying to create like a temporary safe space where you can just scream as loud as you want in public, and for a moment it's socially acceptable. So if you do have that within you, I would just try and, take the chance. Or meow in public. But not in the verses, please. Okay. Fickle gusty of mind, filled with hot, I must I care for nothing more than myself. Do I dare admit the full thoughts resulting in a directed mourning for the part of me that was selfless, but left without a warning? Well, that's what I said. Maybe it's the fact that I detest this obsession with myself that leaves a mess inside my head. Oh shit, I'm doing it again, repelling any potential friend, revealing my innate ability to never fully comprehend anything big of myself, but in the end, just to pretend, condescend me, one polite enough to choose to spend the time watching me as I achieve my secret social mission to drain people with my boring stories and opinions. To see the bigger picture takes intelligence and wisdom, but I won't see nothing with just myself in my vision. I go outside and blitz the faces unwilling to confess to any empathy, endlessly, incessantly declining any pleasantries. Heavily breathing, socially tee them up, and like a vivisection, intense tendency to dwell, seething over misconnections, affected by my perception that I'm an entity, project my insecurity until intensity is weaponry, giving a heavenly fiction I perceive while I was dreaming awake, freezing, wheezing, fundamentally I'm still believing that this is an elegy for concepts I conceived in deep sleep, and I helplessly watch them fade while I awake. I try and keep them alive, incomparable with life, eventually they die, and the brain I used to cultivate reveals my lovers were a lie. And inside my mind I find a way to replicate reality. Lucid dreaming I decimate limitations of actuality. Capacity practically eternal, mortality external. My blood might investigate the blasphemous worship of nocturnal until existing without morality. Grace profanity without the travesty. Compare depth of realness, I reveal my own insanity. The majesty of fantasy protects me from tragedy. My mind's defective jet, they can either rationality, but thankfully penetrates with no veil to my own reality. My lab design, privately owned, spiral galaxy. Financially I'm failing, naturally decaying. Soon I'll have no place safe to sleep, this bill's still need paying. Just playing cranes with open eyes for something mind expanding. From when I drift away I see the totality of understanding. Thank you. Weird bit of Crywank lore for you surrounding that song. It kind of ruined my relationship with it for a while. But that song was actually sampled without my permission by the rapper XXXTentacion. I know, how crazy is that? And we used to have beef on the internet. Which, as time went on, just kind of feels crazier and crazier. Also, I am the reason that I think it was his third ever song, and I'm the reason that song's not on streaming because his estate will not donate the royalties to domestic violence charities, which is where I think the royalties from his music should go. So that's why you can't hear that song. But it's on SoundCloud and YouTube if, you know, you want to check someone going, yeah, over the top of that riff. This next song is not a popular Crywank one necessarily, but it's my favourite to do lyrically. And I love doing it with my band because it has D-beat and blast beats and a hip-hop beat, and it doesn't really work solo acoustic. But I'm going to do it anyway because I like doing this song. This is a song about someone struggling to write an essay about a Barbie doll because Barbie dolls are very disempowering to a lot of people quite rightly and very empowering to a lot of people quite rightly, and so it's difficult to draw conclusions on them. This song's called An Academic's Lament on Barbie. Like a flip-flop feminist relationship with Barbie, hardly the unsung perfectionist, perhaps white supremacist. Or is this over-analysis of plastic, a fanatic, frantically forged 5,000 words on the relevance and development of marketing to girls and the harshness of the world against all odds? She worked 130 jobs, but still thrilled mostly by the presence of heartthrobs, unaffected by patriarchy or recessions. But soon it must be questioned. Does the dollface only represent what first is projected? Grammar and spell check, half these points make no sense. The deadline's days away and their conclusions a conflicted mess. So how did moulded plastic become so problematic when eggy readings are dramatic but Posse's over-romantic? Maybe Barbie would rather be a gnarly, dirty harpy, tattoos drawn on with a Sharpie, kissing girls at a party. A figure once seen as pristine whilst preserved in a box was Barbie's end up naked and limbless with their hair shaved off. Perhaps it should be mentioned that Barbie would be sectioned, having weigh-ins every day for what others call perfection. You can say she's just a doll, what does her size really mean? 60 still on the party Barbie, still read books saying don't eat. Perhaps an ever-changing icon reflecting women's progress. Perhaps a shallow feminism focused on individual success. And now we're over the word counts. Got to edit down what's written with no conclusion found out. Tangled and confused, but now scared of being misread. Wishing they'd done G.I. Joe, male violence and conscription instead. Exhausting approaches, Barbie's subtext seems absent. A one-dimensional character with endless multifacets. Time is nearly up, we must be pragmatic. Conclusion, the most human thing about Barbie is the fact she's problematic. After quick and heavy editing, self-flagellation for a compound ending. In time they hand their essay in. They forgot their referencing. You have failed your degree. $50,000 down the drain. Ask yourself, was it worth it? What did you learn about Barbie? So you thought it was a song about Barbie, but really it's a song about wasting money on academia when all the information's on the internet. Okay, I got 1.5 more songs. You've been such a lovely crowd to play in front of. I'm not just saying that. I felt way more comfortable on stage than I have for the past few gigs. It's been really, really nice to play here. We love you! I know I'm one of those musicians who has like one specific album people like. It's called Twin Fantasy. You should check it out. But I do have, if you've enjoyed the songs, not on the Dog album, if you've enjoyed those songs, I do have more albums. I really encourage you to check them out. They're all free on Bandcamp and Pirate Bay or wherever you get it. Although maybe give Fist Me Till Your Hand Comes Out My Mouth a skip. Unless you are like a fan of like Beefheart and The Residents and stuff. It's kind of different to the rest of the Crywank catalogue. Anyway, yeah. This song is called I Am Shit. I was about to dedicate it to Tinge for playing and Eric for doing sound. And my partner Harriet for driving me and doing merch, but I realised the song I've left to dedicate to people is I Am Shit. So don't read too much into it. I just wanted to thank you all. Okay. Language is scary, but overanalyzed. word that I say seems far too contrived. What are your intentions? I'm ashamed by mine. When I'm thinking too much of real lies, I'm unkind. Pretend that I'm nicer than I'll ever be. I'm selfish and deluded and join my hypocrisy. Complain that I'm bored, and being bored is a privilege. Act like I'm suffering, there's no suffering in this. First world problems, they breed in my head. Ethical contradictions between my actions and what I've said. I should just shut my mouth, cause evidence piles against me. I'm so much worse than I think, exposed as a phony. I am shit, nah, 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 fucking dick. I am shit, nah, 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 Thank you. So, as I said before, I have one new song. I'm going to close the set with it. I know that's not a traditional thing to do. It's also probably not a normal thing to do, to put the guitar down for the last song. Don't get excited. It's because I've not actually written the guitar part for it yet. But here's the thing. I'm not the kind of person who'd normally be comfortable or confident just up here doing an a cappella song, especially with my throat kind of gone. But earlier this year, or actually the end of last year, I wrote the best song I've ever written. It's the best set of lyrics I've ever written, which makes me comfortable sharing it with you. So I'm going to do this song a cappella. I think this is probably the most relatable chorus I've ever written. So when it gets to the chorus, it's just 2 lines, I repeat them twice, and at the end of the song it comes in again. And if when it gets to the chorus, you have the memory retention to remember those lines, and if also you're like, oh my god, Crywank, I feel the same way. That's exactly how I feel. Please join in, because it's so nice, just like I am shit then, when a room feels the same way and we all share it together. So if you're up for that, I'm going to end this set with my final song. You've been such an amazing crowd. And yeah, I'm just going to start a click. You can join in. Okay. Heard a noise in your room last night. Was it creaking or was it croaking? I asked if you had a secret and thought that I was joking. No, you're looking sly, so suspicious. French cuisine looking less and less delicious. If there's an amphibian you have to conceal, baby, you should know how I feel. Don't get a pet frog and hide it from me, no. Don't get a pet frog and hide it from me, 'cause I wanna see. Don't get a pet frog and hide it from me, no. Don't get a pet frog and hide it from me, 'cause I wanna see. Now your door is always locked and I'm sure you're hiding frogs. There's a smell from your room, it smells like a pond. I know it might be wrong, but I would never tell. Secretly I want a pet frog as well, so don't get a pet frog and hide it from me, no. Don't get a pet frog and hide it from me, 'cause I wanna see. Don't get a pet frog and hide it from me, no. Don't get a pet frog and hide it from me, 'cause I wanna see. Thank you all so much. One more shout out to Tinge. One more shout out to Eric. One more shout out to Harriet. If you want to get merch, Tinge and Crywank have a bit of merch over there. I'm happy to sign anything. I'm happy if you want a photograph. But my voice is fucked, and to respect the other shows, I'm on vocal rest, so I'm not going to talk to anyone. I'll just smile and nod. But the last words I'm going to say with my failing throat tonight are firstly, refugees welcome, trans liberation now, and free Palestine. Have a good night.